Picture kind of looks dark. That's okay, I guess. Hey there, Randy. Hey there, John C. Hey there, Burke. And you guys came in fast today. You guys coming in fast. Still working on these orders here. I painted up a bunch of heads and glued a bunch of eyes. Got my next color ready to go. So I'll be dealing with these silver heads here all day. So we still got, I don't know how many. We have 3 colors already complete. I'm going to get a 4th, hopefully a 5th color done today. We got 14 colors to do for this tackle store. Good morning, everybody. A lot of work today. My wife was saying that it's been a long time since we've had a new tackle store order this big. Nevertheless, we got 6 of them, I think. This is a pretty color. This came out really nice. Two days of rain. We're done with the rain here for a couple of days. Oh, well, thank you, Randy. Thank you a bunch. We got a lot of stuff taken care of yesterday. We got our eyes all ordered. I got like another 30,000 of eyes coming our way. I got more packages ordered for our lures. We have about another 4,000 to 6,000 packages coming in too. I should have some samples. Oh, who is that? The county. The county's pulling in. Somebody called the EPA on me again. Oh, he sent you some really nice jigs. Oh, good. I was talking to one of our local tackle stores today, and it was we both know there's a bunch of hand-tied companies going out of business. I'm like it's good for me. Like there's a bunch of them out there. There's like at least 5 to 8 hand-tied companies that are in just my town alone. And we got a lot of them here in Oklahoma. We have about 20 or 30 plastics, people that do plastics here in Oklahoma. Right now I'm taking some of the business from some of these stores that have been out of business. That's why we're getting stores out in Alabama and in Florida. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a hard business to do. It's a hard business to get into. It's a hard business to stay in business. We were talking about all these TikTok stores or whatever they're selling. These guys are selling their jigs for like $1 a piece. I was talking to another company yesterday that they do hand ties. I'm like, yeah, you gotta. They've been slow too. He said you got to make enough during winter through spring to make it through summer. Summers are our toughest months. We get about 3 or 4 months that are somewhat slow. I'm just happy to get these orders. Oh yeah. Yeah, it just, there's so many plastics out there. We used to do plastics when we first got into this building here. And my wife was making the plastics. And after seeing that we may not have enough room to do plastics here, and then also weighing out, because there's, here we have Cutthroat, we had Crappie Customs, Big Daddies. We're like, man, there's just too many plastics out there. Let's just stick with the hand ties. We're really good at hand ties. Oh yeah, that's just, now we're able to do that because I could tie like hundreds of jigs a day. Yesterday we did, I don't know how much we did. We did about 300 yesterday. But some of these guys that don't tie as fast as I do, I don't see how they're making it with selling a 4-pack for $3.99. I don't see how they're making it. Hey there, Jeffrey. Hello, Alexander. Hello, Natural State Fishing. We actually get people, and I'm just going to use this as an example. About 3 weeks ago, one of the bait companies called me and said, how can you sell your mystery box for, for the price that we're selling them at, like 125, 135. That's how much we selling it. They're like, man, we got to get $300 out of that thing to make any money. Well, they don't get their stuff wholesale. They get all their stuff from Barlow's and, the local tackle stores. And I'm like, we're able to get all our stuff in bulk. And they were like, are you killing me, Ruben? I'm like, well, sorry about that. I got to make money too. I got to stay in business. We got bills. Well, thank you there, Alexander. My jigs, because without you, never met. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you there. we we've seen a bunch of people. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that part, but anyway, yeah. Well, thank you there. Yeah, there's one of the chenille places is getting ready to close down. They're not going to make chenille anymore. And then so I've been very fortunate to where I can get custom chenille and stuff like that. I don't know what's going to happen to those other businesses that can't get their chenille anymore. Oh, thank you there. Oh, my Canadian friend throwing some Canada money at me there. Thank you. Yeah, we do a giveaway on Fridays. And but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'm writing your name down. I appreciate you there. How do you pronounce your last name? Tahara? Texera? I appreciate that. You guys throw some W's out there for them. Appreciate that. There's Mr. Randy throwing some too at me. Entry for John. There we go. Thank you a bunch there. Randy for John. Appreciate you guys. Hey there, Joshua. Hey there, Ernie. Well, I thank everybody. Golly, I just do what I can. I try to give out some information to help people learn how to tie lures, and little gifts like that help me out quite a bit, because I know I was talking to somebody 2 days ago, and so we get a lot of the people that I've taught how to tie jigs. They're like in some of the stores that we're at now. And it kind of stinks. You teach somebody how to do a whip finish knot, and now you're competing against them in these stores. You know, so this fella here that I do business with, they're pretty loyal to me. They're pretty loyal. Yeah, at some of the stores, I had to wait for somebody to pass away before I could ever get in one of these tackle stores. I know our prices are up there a little bit when it comes to wholesale, but we haven't raised our wholesale prices in 4 years. We've kept the wholesale prices the same. Hey there, Jerry. As a matter of fact, we've even dropped some of our wholesale prices too. So it does, you know, every little gift that you guys give helps me out. We get people that come out to our shop, and some of these people will drive in from Kansas. They'll come over from Missouri, and they're like, man, we thought you operated out of a bigger building than you do. And I'm like, yeah, I bet you thought I was like a foot taller too. Hey there, Corey. How you doing there? Corey's Outdoor Adventures. I am tying up the Boca Vista. The Boca Vista, I don't think it's on the website. But if it's not, we're going to get it on the website here in the next couple of weeks. We're trying to get through all these tackle store orders. before we start introducing some new colors on the website. You guys are going to see me tie probably another 4 or 5 different colors that we normally don't have. Normally, I don't do a lot of custom orders for these tackle stores, but in this case, because they're giving me like I think 5 or 6 tackle stores, we're gonna do custom colors for them. Normally, we give maybe 1 or 2 custom colors for these tackle stores, but this time we're giving a bunch. But these are going to be in Roland Martins. If anybody's out in Florida, we're going to have our jigs out in Florida here in a few weeks. Nearly at 500 subscribers. Oh, good. That's awesome. It takes work to get there, I tell you that. Or it takes a couple of good videos. There's like one video that Crappie Man Jig put out there that I think he said he got like 400 or 500 subscribers from that video. Now, I did work up a deal with Brian, the flysmith, yesterday. He gave me a discount code, which is Flores 10, and so I'm gonna help him sell some of his product, like his scissors and some of the threads and stuff. So if you get into fly fishing and you want to save 10%, you can use my code Flores 10 and save you 10% over there. So in return, he's going to throw a little kickback from purchases, but he's also going to send me product from time to time to use and to also basically advertise for. So Brian and I have been friends for about 3 years, pretty close to 3 years, if not. And he's one of the best up and coming fly tires out there right now. But sometimes on his live streams, he's Mr. Rough McGruff, but he's actually a pretty mellow guy, pretty good guy. Sometimes you get people that come on your live streams and they want to create chaos. And he's a good guy. Brian's a good guy. Been tough for everyone. Yes, it has. It's been tough on everybody. It's been tough. One of the good things that COVID did when it came, it gave us a lot of business. It gave us a ton of business. And we actually got back into tackle stores in 2020. We pulled out of them because I just got tired of a lot of these tackle stores wanting packs of jigs for nothing. And I was always, I know we have a good product and I want to get what I deserve on it. And so we had about 30 or 40 tackle stores, probably back in 2015, 2016. And we pulled out of them because a lot of the stores just kept asking for, they wanted me to lower the price, or they'd get mad if I raised the price. And so I'm like, okay, well, we don't need you. Well, in 2020, when COVID came, we kept getting phone calls almost every day from tackle stores all across the nation. And we ended up, getting back into the tackle store side. And it gave us business, but with COVID, but it also put a lot of people out there making lures because they had a lot more time off, on their hands. So you saw a lot more people get into bass plastics, people get into hand-tied lures, flies, all kinds of stuff. Now that COVID's over, some of those guys are starting to, the ones that are strong and good companies are staying in business. Some of the ones that aren't, and I'm not saying they're bad businesses. It just some of them are they're just just tough times. Economy's tough. All kinds of stuff that kind of affect your little business. I was talking to one tackle store a few days ago, and I said, that's the reason our prices are up. We don't do super cheap stuff because I got to have enough profit to make to get me from June till September. And if we don't have that profit there, and we got a bad spring or a bad summer, we're shutting my doors, and I'm going back to being a movie star again. I don't want to do that. Oh, the phone died. Well, did you resuscitate it? Did you resuscitate it? Did you push down on it? Hey, Water Fox. This here's the Boca Vista. I'll be doing the Dallas jig next, sometime this afternoon. I got in the shop this morning around 6:30. And I had a bunch of jigs to paint. So I thought I might as well just go live painting these jig heads. So I'm hoping to get through, hopefully I can get 5 colors completed today. Now we have 14 colors altogether. The other colors that I'm kind of holding off on are some of the colors like the Gold Mine, the Moneymaker, Thunderbird, and part of that is because we have a lot of those already tied up. And so I'm kind of working on some of the new colors that we're installing. I don't know if this game plan is going to work good, but I thought, well, I got to have some kind of design to try to get us through this, and I can get the product out faster. I do this for my therapy. Stay sober. Oh, yeah. Hey, fishy things, how are you doing? This helps me too. I used to go to Homicide Anonymous, and that didn't work out too good. So this helps me out. This helps treat me and helps me stay calm and pretty mellow here. two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you guys don't know, I have a pretty dry sense of humor at times, so if you don't like it, that's okay. I got to get some more feathers out here, guys. Can you imagine if there was such a thing called Homicide Anonymous? You know, you got your serial killers out there. They're trying to get out of the business. They're having to go to weekly therapy. Who's all in here? Is that Josie Joe? Josie J? Hey there, Josie. It is nice and sunny out there today. Good to see the sunshine back. Not too much. What is that gonna? That's gonna be too skinny of a tail there. Let's go ahead and get some more of this frizzy stuff there. There we go. That's a little bit better. Hello, Lon. Welcome in. Josie Joe. Yeah, it just came out wrong. It came out wrong. My wife's middle name is Joe. Stephanie Joe. I think my wife tried to poison me last night with those hot links. She made me some hot links for dinner, and hot dogs for our grandson. And those hot links were super hot. Oh my goodness, those things were on fire. I came back in here and tied after dinner, and then last night around 1:30 in the morning, you can hear your stomach go. My stomach's like, oh, help me. Yeah, now we have leftover hot links, and I'm not going to eat them. I don't even feel comfortable giving them things to the dogs. What are hot links? They're kind of like hot dogs, but made out of they're like a sausage. And they're stuffed with all kinds of peppers. If you go to like Walmart, the hot links there a lot of times will have like that Frank's hot sauce or Louisiana hot sauce in it. These were kind of like that, but they had all kinds of like spicy peppers in it. Yeah, they're kind of like that, but they're just sausage links. And we actually got them from a butcher shop, and they were really, they tasted pretty good, but you know, you chew on it for like, you know, a minute or two, and then that heat just, oh man, those were the hottest hot links I've ever had in my life. There's a brand of hot links, and I know the company's out of, I want to say they're out of Missouri or Arkansas, and it's Mountain Home. Hot links, those are the best. I love those hot links. There's a little bit of heat there. Not enough heat to make you go to the bathroom or anything. But it's just, they're pretty good. The ones that I ate were from a local butcher, and them things were super hot. Yeah, I mean, I like hot food. I like spicy food. I like, you know, food from India and you know, Middle East and all that kind of stuff out there. But man, this stuff was, it was like you first bite, you taste the flavor and it tasted really good. And then about a second or two later, the heat catches up and the flavor goes away. It was like, oh my goodness. It's like, this doesn't even have a flavor other than just burning my tongue. Yeah, she also made macaroni and cheese, and that did help it a little bit. The macaroni and cheese helped cool off my mouth a little bit. My grandson saw my face, my expression, and he wanted one of those hot links. I'm like, no, you don't want this. Okay, to get back on fishing here, these are 1/8 ounce. These are the Boca Vista jig. I gave it a Florida name. These are going to be going down to Florida here pretty soon. Oh yeah, quality's not cheap. Yeah, and these are getting a little extra flashing on them. I'm actually putting 4 stems of flashing on these jigs here because they are going to be for the Florida, but we're also going to have them on our site, and they'll be the same way. They'll have a little more extra flashing, a little bit extra shine. Will there be a yellow and black? No, there's not going to be a yellow and black. They didn't order anything like that. Matter of fact, let me see what I'll read out the order. I still got to make copies of the other orders that came in the other day. We're going to have a new color called the Golden Retriever, which is going to be kind of gold and white and a little bit of silver in it. And then the Dallas is the Dallas Cowboy jig. We're just going to call it the Dallas jig. And you guys have seen the Dallas Cowboy jig. And then we're going to have the Gold Mine, the Boca Vista, which is this one here, the Shiner, the Moneymaker, the Whiteout. We already have the Whiteout ready. The Ninja jig, the Thunderbird, the Outlaw. We got the Outlaw done, and the Green Goblin. And then there's 3 new colors, and I'm going to get to name those 3 colors, but their old colors were called the Plain Jane, the Florida Special, and Florida Money. And so I'm going to come up with some new names for those because I don't want to use the old names. It's going to be virtually the same jig, but with a different name. And, you know, so we got a lot of new colors for these stores. You have to read the whole question. What is the whole question there? Will there be a yellow and black? Okeechobee? No, I see. Oh, I see. The word B. I just thought you misspelled it there. You and Remington, you guys could be long lost brothers, man. Remington will send me text messages and they're funny. I get them. Sometimes it takes me about 30 seconds to reread it, look at the picture, and then I laugh at it. Oh, yeah, I see now. Hey there, Landon. How's it going there? Got to go to school. Well, you make sure you learn something today, young man. Make sure you eat all your lunch. Give your teacher a big old smooch for me, okay? Okay. Oh my, oh my. We had an order like this a long time ago from Tackle Bandit. They were going to a tackle show and they put in this humongous order. And the order was so big, it was like more jigs than I can tie in a whole month. We did downscale the order a little bit. And with this order coming in, I thought, I'm never going to do that again. I'm going to take this order on. I'm going to work my butt off because, again, times have been slow here. And I'm going to take all the business I can get. I almost wanted to call this the Aqua Velva jig. If you guys have ever seen Aqua Velva aftershave, it kind of has that kind of color to it. I don't even know if they still make Aqua Velva these days. Just a little bit. I got to tie some 1/16 ounce in the same color. I keep getting a lot of text messages. Who's texting me now? Okay, let's get that turned off. I was talking to one fella and a couple months ago, and he ended up leaving the hand-tied business to go back to doing what he did. He's like, this whole economy just stunk the last couple of years. I'm like, yeah, it has, you know. And so he's giving me some leads on some of the tackle stores that he had. And some of the tackle stores he had, some of them were like on the verge of closing down too. You lovely bunch of coconuts. Don't be mean, double tap that screen. Okay, after this one, I got to do 18 more of these, and then we got to do a bunch of the 1/16 ounce. Hey there, Country Carpenter. And I should have just left it whole. I should have just left it whole. Sometimes instead of trying to trim up the feather a little bit before I hang it, sometimes I'll put one, this one's going to be perfect. Sometimes I'll put too much and then I'll just rip this part off. And sometimes it's just better to do that than to try to sit there and pre-cut your and pre-trim it and everything. I tell you what, I went through a whole bag of flashing in one day. I haven't done that in a while. I need to vacuum again. I vacuumed yesterday and it got all dirty on the floor again. Hey, Rivers. How's it going? I didn't know if old Crappie Man Jigs went fishing today. Thursday is usually his fishing day. I tried to look for him earlier, see if he went live, but I don't know if he went fishing or not. Yeah, redo this one here. Okay, there we go. There we go. It looks a lot better now. Hey there, Logan. Hey there, Victoria. How'd that sourdough come out? Two, 4, 6. Okay, we got to do 18 more of these bad boys. And it is looking pretty outside. It is looking immaculate. Hello there, slave. Some mods from Ruben's are not helpful. Why are they not helpful? Why are they not being helpful? Did you ask a question or what? I don't see any questions. I just see a hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your thighs. Hello, Aramis. What is wrong with this one here? I see what's wrong with it. Get this turned over a little bit. Didn't say Ruben. What's that? Didn't say Ruben. Huh. I don't know what that means there, brother. Jamie is live. Jamie's live. Will you tell Jamie I said hi? Now all the dudes are going to leave in here because Victoria said Jamie's live. They're going to want to go see pretty Jamie over there. Hey, Mr. Stardusted. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah. I got my short shorts on today. No, I'm kidding with you guys. I've been on here for 50 minutes. Am I the only one in Jamie's live right now? So I'll see y'all later. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little break right after this one here. I'll be taking a little break after this one. It is a little bit after 10. I'm probably going to eat me an early lunch because I didn't really eat any breakfast this morning. After that stinking hot link I had last night, I was just not hungry, but I'm getting a little hungry now. Hello, Celeste. How you doing, Celeste? So if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe if you want to see me later on. I'll be on here a bunch today. I'll be working late today too. I might have to pour some lead again tonight. I've been going through heads like crazy. Appreciate everybody in here again. Okay, guys, I will see you guys here in a little bit. I'm going to take me a break. I'm going to go grab me a bite to eat, and we'll be seeing you guys a little bit later on. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys have a good day. Goodbye. May the Lord bless you.